What up, what up, what up? It's your boy Roy, accompanied by the one, the only, the Dominican bad man, Sergio, aka the floor price guy. And we're Combat Sport Guys, coming back to you with another full UFC card breakdown, this time in the form of UFC Shanghai, China. The boys are in China. We got a
We're not doing that shit.
bantamweight. We're not doing that. We can't do it no more. Why can't we do it?
Bro,
Am I gonna get canceled?
I saw the Riddler putting an Indian accent, bro. I'm like, bro, you can't.
Oh, we can't do that no more, bro. Well, is it inappropriate or what?
I
Oh
don't
well.
do it.
Take two. The UFC's in Shanghai, China, where we have a bantamweight main event. We have Umar Nurmagomedov taking on Yadong Song. But before we get into that, let's go into last week, where
Yes.
we gave you RoboCop as a
Oof,
dog
oof.
in the 5-round main event against Anthony Fluffy Hernandez, where he showcased, and I said this, a lot of people don't associate Gregory Rodriguez with his grappling prowess, right? Like how good of a grappler he is, right, with his jiu-jitsu and his wrestling. But he defended a lot of Anthony Hernandez's takedowns, right, in that
Took him
fight,
down.
and he
Took
and
him
he.
down 2-3.
Yeah, and he also incorporated the leg game, the leg kick game really well, right? Dropped them in the first round multiple times using those calf kicks, those leg kicks. What did you think of the card? What did you think of the fight, man? What's next?
A lot of finishes. I mean, we knew Fluffy was gonna lose. There's a probability because if you can't like we talked about it. You think RoboCop hasn't trained his gas tank, and then this motherfucker comes out, and also you can leave the initial stuff. I don't want to see it cut off. I was just bantering.
Oh, you think I'm gonna listen to you? You think
Bro,
you
you
think me
American,
as a
your
grown
First
handsome
Amendment, bro.
man? You
Your
think me
First
as a
Amendment,
grown
bro.
a grown handsome man is gonna listen to you, bro?
Your First Amendment. Was
This is America, baby. You know the amendments? Do you know the First Amendment?
so I bought the
The
shirt from
14 amendments?
America, bro. They style it for like, you know, I don't know. It's like the Lululemon for men, bro. If you got,
That's
I don't
crazy.
know.
Lululemon's crazy, bro. Lululemon's primarily, I think, it's associated with females, right? Isn't it like a
I
female
don't
brand?
no no no,
It's
but it's they'll do like cuts and the shoulders and shit.
oh, okay.
This is not Lululemon, dog. This is not. I've never bought
I'm
something
just saying,
Lululemon.
bro. That shirt looks a little tight on you, bro. Your traps are showing, bro. What's going on? You're trying to get the Goldberg traps, the Bill
Hey, but you were
Goldberg trap.
talking shit. Uh, I beat Shami. Oh, Kennedy. Oh my God. Let's talk about the Kennedy fight. Fuck Kennedy. Um,
Kennedy and Zichuku fought like an idiot, bro. Why are you gonna have your hands low like that? Faint right to left, get caught with the counter. Was it with the right? It was with the right, huh? He dipped to the left and he got hit with the right. He got slapped, put on his pockets. It is what it is.
there was somebody that did that. That imitated. I forgot the fight. I got to look for it. There was a guy that imitated T.J. Dillashaw's Stiting fight. And it was fun until he got knocked the fuck out. Brother, if you picked that shit up 2 months ago, maybe don't do it the whole fight. So it was a
Yeah.
good card. A lot of finishes. Couple of underdogs are winning. Like we're getting a lot of deep favorites, which is cool. So yeah, and I mean RoboCop, we knew it was gonna happen. And Fluffy was a big
It
favorite
wasn't
too.
that big. It wasn't that big.
It
It
was
was like
wasn't it minus two something?
no, it was like minus 145,
Okay,
150, if I remember correctly.
okay. Oh well, I mean, after the second round, the odds shifted, and they gave Fluffy a minus 400 because they were like, he's gonna get tired now,
Yeah.
and then it reversed back. So
And we had Rene de Ritter beating Roman Dolidze. What do you think about him? How he looks at light heavyweight?
brother, he looks good, but Roman Deloitte, bro. And I'm gonna lie, bro. I got a shot against that man. That man in me is heavyweight, bro. I just gotta keep it standing, champ. You laugh, but my man only knew how to
I
pull
laugh because
guard.
you disrespect these guys, bro. You say you can beat all these UFC fighters,
I'm
bro.
gonna lie. Roman, bro. If I can fight, if they tell me Serge, who do you want? I want Roman. I want bro. Roman is stiff, doesn't move, and I don't know, man. Like it, and bro, isn't it funny how successful he was against Marvin Vittori, and then against RDR is it's like two different fighters.
Different weight class too. Also, in the words of Joe Rogan, I think you'd be surprised. I think you get fucked
That
up,
ain't
bro.
Kane, dog.
I think
Listen,
you get fucked up.
listen, listen, listen. You put me with
What's
Kane,
up?
bro. 100%. John Jones, but bro, some of these slower guys, bro. You
Of
know,
course, bro. You're naming the fucking top of the top. John Jones, Cain Velasquez, bro. Like, of course they're gonna fuck you up, bro. These, bro. They're gonna give you the CM Punk treatment, bro. You're gonna come in like CM Punk, thinking that you're doing good and sparring and stuff, and then you're gonna
they're gonna
come in
give
and
you.
you're gonna be surprised, brother.
But
Listen,
isn't it funny? Well, I talk about that, but like, look at
I'm not messing with you. No jab.
Victor versus Spivak, bro.
Vitor Petrino, yeah.
Petrino's now number 6,
The
and it's
heavyweight
like,
division, look, the heavyweight division is a lot
hey
like
yo,
my
fuck
dating life,
Tom
bro.
Aspinall. Listen,
Bro,
fuck Tom Aspinall.
the heavyweight division is like my dating life, bro. It is
Yeah.
slick and grim, bruv. Slick and grim, bruv. It's looking it's not looking good, bruv. Everybody
Every
gets a shot. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just
I,
kidding.
I, I blame Tom Aspinall, bro. I blame Tom Aspinall for that,
Listen,
bro.
bro, you just hate Tom Aspinall. Anything you have to say about him, I'm not even gonna
He
entertain.
dropped
If
the
the
tweet,
tweets
bro.
you send me, I
Listen,
ignore them. Have you noticed I ignore the tweets you send me,
no,
bro?
no,
Because you're
he
looking
dropped
to
the
talk
tweet.
shit.
I thought about quote tweeting it. I'm like, who cares about this guy, bro?
From your
I thought
personal
about it.
account, that's cool. From your personal account, that's beautiful, bro. You can do whatever you want. Freedom of speech. Whatever you want. From the main account, you gotta remain impartial, bro. My boy said I
Like,
thought about quote tweeting it. From your personal, it's cool. It's cool with me.
I had a nasty drive, bro. I had a nasty drive, bro. But
I
it's
wanted to
okay.
talk. I wanted to talk about Markel Medeiros and his fight with
Oh,
Mason Jones, right? You were pretty vocal on that performance and a lot of his tactics. You want to talk about that real quick?
yeah, and I mean, look, somebody came out and said, well, he wasn't deducted a point. He did no foul, brother. But against Mason Jones, he's fighting guys like this. Like he's and he's getting close. Like, bro, this is not the John Jones era anymore. Like we and the referee warned him twice.
Hmm.
Mason Jones, and that's not the reason Mason Jones lost, but brother, close those fucking hands. Like I don't get it. I don't. It's just another arse. It's just another little slimy tactic, and it's
And then
bro, it's unfortunate because if you eliminate the thing, then I would be okay with it.
he
Like
fought like that too against Chris Padilla.
and how many fouls and eye pokes, low blows. It's the same thing. It's like this sport will let you get away with as much as you want. Once you get a warning, okay, now I gotta like kind of close the hands a little bit. You feel me? Like,
Carly Judice getting the KO, and I want to talk about a great performance in Taco Padilla, man, getting that freaking last minute submission. If you rewatch it in slow motion, it looked like Brahimas tapped before going to sleep. It looked like he kind of tapped like very subtly. He
Nasrat,
tapped. Nazra,
Nasrat.
yeah. What did I say? Oh, I said Ramiz Brahima. I meant Hakpersat. I got them confused.
Yeah, yeah. No, no, no. He
Is that
went for the.
racist, bro? That I got them confused?
No, it's not
That's not
racist.
racist, huh? That's
No.
not okay, cool.
That
So
was
listen,
it was
Hakpersat.
it was last week's card. That's why.
Yeah, Hakpersat. It looked like he tapped like very like subtly, right? It looked like he tapped
Yeah.
before going down, but he dropped him to the ground. The bell rang and he was asleep, bro. And they ruled it a submission victory for him, so that's good.
Yeah. Well, you know what I wish? I really hope that um Padilla has more urgency because remember Brian Ortega used to fight the same way. He was very calm, but then when he needs to turn it up in the last round, he turns it up. But I had Padilla losing that fight, or it was 1-1. But it's because of he gave like Padilla was a superior fighter, but he gave Hazrak a chance to make it look like it was competitive.
Yeah, yeah.
But in the
I think
third, that got
I think
eliminated.
Padilla, we have to see him face against somebody who's gonna come forward and pressure him, bring the fight to him, right? Like, because he's usually the one, like you said, he kind of starts off slow, and then once he gets into the pocket, he does his thing and he
Yeah,
circles out, right? Like when he's on the octagon side, like there was moments when Hak Prasad was getting his combinations going and he circled down, he brought the fight back to the middle. We need to see somebody that's gonna push him up against the fence, somebody that's gonna get in his face, fight in the pocket, bring the pressure to him, because I want to see how he does in that situation. But so far, so good. He's what is he now? 5 fights in the UFC or 6 fights where
give him a
he's
top 15.
victorious.
Give him
Yeah, we'll see.
and
We'll
don't
see.
give him a foul kill.
Well, he called out Jim Miller. I don't know if you saw that.
Padilla.
Yeah, he called out Jim Miller. He said, "I want to." He said, "I want that legacy, bro."
I want the Chase Hopper treatment.
Yeah, Chase
Give me the
Hooper,
Chase-
Hooper.
fuck that goon motherfucker. Um, one round, baby, one round.
Right
No,
on.
but
Well, overall, great card,
yeah,
successful night. What did you want to say? Sorry.
no, it was a good card. Like, and before we start with this fight, let's talk about the biggest favorite of Tuesday night's fights,
Oh,
Bella
Dana White
Luna
Contender Series.
minus 6,000. And I'm not even mad. I'm mad at the people, bro. That put how do you put somebody like that in a parlay, bro? Like how do you don't make that much money off her in the parlay champ? You know her finish? Like they had her.
It adds like a 50 cent difference, bro.
I know,
That's
but
crazy. Like,
but
why
if I'm
would you
gonna
add
do
that
it,
to a parlay?
so, so if you picked the fight is gonna get finished in the first round, it was a minus 1,000.
That's
The
crazy.
over to 1.5 was like plus 1,800. The decision for Apedolos with Alex, whatever the fuck her name is, it was
Apodaca.
plus it was,
Apodaca.
fuck, it was plus 8,000. And like, I'm here, I'm looking at the fight, I'm seeing this girl, first and foremost, bantamweight fighter. Bro, that's Amanda Nunes and Kayla Harrison's weight class. That girl is small. Like, I get it, you're skilled, but you know what? Topuria was skilled. Look what happened against Justin Gaethje. Size,
Yeah. Size.
size
Size
matters.
and every gambler knows that you do not put a huge favorite on a parlay, right? It's always gonna end up being a parlay. Peyton Talbot, didn't we learn from our mistakes, right?
Yeah.
Peyton Talbot, didn't we all learn from our mistakes?
UFC,
Uh
UFC
Midatek
330,
Orobai, didn't we all learn
UFC
from our
333.
mistakes?
Urabai, Mansoor,
Orobai.
Joel Alvarez, and
Yeah,
somebody
that's
else.
on the same card. I'm just talking like in
It's
general, like,
crazy,
it's crazy, bro. Jamal Emmers against Lerone Douglas. Did the people lose money on that one, right?
man.
Right in the
Like,
knockout.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
Strickland versus Hamzat Chimaev, right? Like people put
you
Hamzat
lose
in.
money, you lose
People
money.
put Hamzat in parlay. I'm saying people putting them in parlays, right? Like you got to be careful sometimes. Every degenerate gambler is always gonna put money on the side on the big dog, and if it hits, they're gonna let the whole world know. It's the floor price guy method. We're gonna let the whole world know. If it doesn't hit, that loss, no one's gonna talk about. No one's gonna talk about that loss, and it's
We
not a
take
bad thing.
losses.
It's what we
We
all
take,
do. It's what we all do. So at
we
the
take
end of
them
the
losses.
day, and I blame Dana White. I blame Dana White, and I blame the media for hyping it up and hyping her up. Right? I mean, 7 fights came off of the BJJ, right? Promotion. What is it called? BJJ
No, but
Invitational.
she's warranted. Is the problem is like
It's
why
not,
don't
bro.
we?
Minus 50,000 is never warranted.
No, no, I
Women's
understand, but that's the
MMA
odd makers.
is not warranted. It's
That's the
not
odd
warranted.
makers. But the question is, why isn't somebody saying, hey, why didn't you drop to strawweight? Because that is your weight class. Mackenzie Dern is your weight class. Kayla Harrison is not your weight class. Like,
Yeah.
so why aren't we like? Why isn't that for Frank Mir, UFC heavyweight legend, two-time champion? Hey, uh, I know you're skilled, but we gotta because did you see when they did the tail of the tape and this girl's reach was like 8 inches?
Yeah.
And
It's
as soon as
crazy.
the styles look, pop, pop, bro, you could be good at jujitsu, you could be good at grappling, but bro, if you don't got that boxing element, I don't know. But anyways, to kick it, bro, UFC Macau?
Shanghai. But before we talk about that, I wanted to talk about a lot of these UFC fighters doing these extracurricular events, right? Like we see a lot of them in RAF and taking L's before their main events. Like Merab Dvalishvili recently got pinned by Henry Cejudo, and he has a title fight coming up. Do you think that kind of affects him a little bit?
I
Or not?
told
It
you
doesn't.
the
Totally
aura.
different.
It's a different sport, but the aura, man. What are we doing here,
Yeah,
Kachika?
it's not a good look, right? Like you take an L outside the UFC, and then you're gonna come in and I don't know. I don't like it too much, man.
It is interesting though. I
But
will say that.
get your money, get your bag. I'm never gonna knock you for getting money, right? For getting your bag. Do what you gotta do. Do what's best for you. But damn, getting pinned, it's
That
crazy.
yeah, it's the mistake, and that's why Hamzat is
Sean
fighting.
Brady, Sean Brady. Did you see Sean Brady against Jordan Burroughs?
Yeah, the same thing. Like I get it. Oh, it's a different sport. I
It's a difference.
understand,
I
but
get it. I get it
at,
too.
at the same time, like It's the Conor McGregor analogy. Conor goes out. He got finished against Habib. He got knocked out against Dustin Poirier. He got fucking finished again. It gets to a point, brother, where the star power starts going away, and you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, he's kicking.
Right on. Let's kick it. And the biggest news of the week is Tom Aspinall's not retiring. He's going to stay on top of the heavyweight division. And to all the people who have hopes of a potential fight between him and John Jones, it could happen. It could happen. And
You know
if
what,
I'm
bro?
Tom
He's gonna fight
Aspinall,
2 times. He's gonna fight 2 times, and he's gonna go fight in Netflix
if
MMA.
I'm Tom Aspinall, I'm saying bring that booty, bring that ass. What do you like to say? Bring that ass,
Bro,
BTA.
you know what, bro? He should have got those fucking fake teeth after he left the UFC.
Let's talk about this card, bro. Listen, I don't need you to go
Sorry,
off, bro. Listen, we
I'm
have
petty, bro. I'm
UFC.
petty. I'm petty.
We have UFC Shanghai. Some important notes. This card will be on Shanghai's time. So it's going to
5
start at
a.m.
3 a.m. Eastern time, midnight Pacific Standard Time. So are we going to wake up to watch this and tweet
Fuck
and be
no.
on threads? Probably not. Probably not. We got lives, we got jobs, we got families, we got kids. Some of us have kids, right? But just want to put that out there that this time is going to be in China time. So make plans if you are wanting to watch it. Kicking off the card, we have Meng Ding taking on Cam Nelson. Ding last lost to Jose Sosa via split decision, whereas Nelson last beat Luis Guerrero via KO. Right? Nelson is 7-1-0. You look at those numbers from Canada, pretty green. He's coming up against an individual with a lot of fights under his belt, 35-10-0. Ding has the experience when it comes to that edge, right? He has the edge of experience. He's pretty well rounded. He fights aggressively. He moves forward. He throws with power. He mixes in the grappling nicely. He has good entries. He gets busy once on the ground, looks for finishes, ground and pound submissions. He needs to be more composed and more relaxed in his technique, not to be so aggression, because that aggression can sometimes work against you, right? He's coming up against Nelson, who is a grappler. He has nice entries, good BJJ, can maintain control on the ground, and looks for opportunities to submit you. He is, right now, the odd makers have this fight pretty even, right? I think he has this fight pretty even. Now, where it can get dicey is if Ming is pretty aggressive and he gets caught on some of these entries and he gets controlled, right? But I think Ming, for being so well rounded, being uh, better on the feet, better striking, I'm going to trust in his movements, trust in his takedowns, and pick him here to win. They are in China. And he's the bigger fighter too, man. At 6'2" versus 5'11", Nelson's gonna have to close that distance. He's gonna have to go through some razors, right? We always talk about having to go through some razors to
Yeah.
get to those takedowns. And being his UFC debuted in a foreign country is gonna be tough for him. So I'm gonna pick Meng Ding to get it done. I think Meng Ding wins this fight.
Yeah, he's a minus 145. Has some reach. Um, yeah, I mean, I wasn't really content with McDean in his last fight, to be honest, against Souza. It was, I mean, 2 months
He
ago.
could have won that fight.
That's the thing. Mending is good reach. Um, Cam Nelson is okay, and especially shout out to Canadians out there. I don't know, champ. I'm gonna go with the Canadian on this one. I like my Canadian boy. Um,
Damn.
the the question is, what? How much time do you have to acclimate in China, right?
People on Tapology are picking him for KO. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Cam
Why are
is.
they picking him for KO?
I mean, he's done
He's a
better.
grappler, bro. He's a
Yeah,
grappler, bro. Are they gonna pick him for KS unless he gets the ground and pound? That's
I think that
interesting.
they're probably estimating the takedown defense. But again, China has the PI, right? The Performance Institute. They bring nutritionists, trainers. So all these Chinese cats, bro, they're training at the PI. So and they're
Debut,
getting
foreign country.
yeah. So I'm going with Nelson. I don't think it's a lock. I think this is more competitive than what we think. And like I said, how much did he acclimate? What's the surroundings? But I'm gonna go with Cam Nelson to get it done.
Right on. We're on opposing ends to start off the card. Next up, we have a women's bout. We have Julia, the Psycho Polastri, taking on Jing Yang Zhang. Last time we
Can we
saw
skip this?
Zhang, it was her
Can we
UFC.
skip this and just choose Julia? Can we skip it
Yeah,
and
we
just
could skip. Yeah, we're
just
choosing
get
Julia.
it? Go
All right,
ahead, go
let's
ahead,
go
go
to the
ahead.
next one. We're picking Julia. We'll move on to
But
the
why?
next one. We
Why
got
is why?
Lawrence Louis taking on Hector Santiago. Lawrence Louis versus Hector Santiago. Louis last beat Sulangrambo via split decision, whereas Hector Santiago
Brother.
last beat Fernando Henrique via unanimous decision. It was his UFC debut. Louis is a grappler, right? Grappler by trade. He's good tenacity, good grip. He utilizes his jab well for his takedown entries. He's a pretty good guy, man. Long, lengthy. His striking could be better. It's not the best. And when I say lengthy, I mean he has the reach. He's not tall. He has the reach. Ooh, you good, bro?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Santiago is a kickboxer with solid striking technique, good speed, good combinations. He does have some grappling gaps. He can be taken down and struggles a bit defensively. So this fight is pretty much like a grappler versus a striker, right? Lawrence Louis should be able to get the grappling going and maintain control. If he has struggles getting those takedowns early on, look to live bet Santiago because he's the better striker. But this is a kickboxer coming into MMA who we haven't seen his grappling tested as much, right? So I'm gonna go with the guy who's can get the fight to the ground, who can control the fight, right? If he can get those takedowns, he's gonna control where this fight is. So I'm gonna go with Louis.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Louis. Louis gets it done. Louis has a lot of bodies at City Kickboxing. Even though, over there, bro, I don't know, bro. There's something about you go over there, girl. You can't bring your girl, bro, to the apparently those boys
Why can't you bring your girl, bro? What the hell? Why can't you bring your girl?
this is apparently Carlos Ulberg uh the rumor is basically somebody hooked up with Izzy's girl. Um and it's like, bro, that's why Izzy left, bro. I don't think that's why he left. He probably left because you got four in a row. You got to make some level of
Whose
change.
fault is that, bro? Is that Carlos Uber's fault for
That's
being a
not
man,
Roman's
for
fault, bro.
trusting his urges, for just acting instinctively, or is that the woman's
Oh,
fault, bro? Knowing that it's this is my training, this is my boyfriend's training partner. I can't evolve in this, bro. I can't evolve in this type of behavior.
no,
Whose fault is it, bro?
no, yeah, it is his fault, bro. You got to pick your
It's
girl.
Izzy's fault. Why is it? Why is it? Wait, so you're blaming Izzy out of everybody? Why?
Yeah,
Why is
you
that?
gotta select your girls, bro. You gotta be mindful of your girls. Izzy's girls tried to sue him the other day, I think. But
Okay, so not only did she cheat on him, he left his gym and then he's getting sued by her. This world is fucked up, man. That's a messed up world,
there
bro.
was something going on. I think there was something going on. But I'm gonna go with with Louis Lawrence to get it
Nah,
done.
you got me
Look,
all messed up now, bro. I'm invested now, bro. He's getting
look
sued
it
by the
up. Look
woman
it
that
up.
cheated on him.
Look it up, bro. Look it up.
It's messed up, bro. I don't want to get upset, bro. I already lost faith in humanity, bro. Now you tell me that? Some bullshit. That's messed up, man.
Look it up. You'll like it. You like what you find.
Random, completely random. And I don't know why this reminded me of it, but did you see that Eric Bana signed to come back as the Hulk?
Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
That's crazy, huh?
Multiverse. Hey, they told that man, "What did we give you 50K just for like?"
Hopefully Eric Bana shows up and fucking beats the shit out of Mark Ruffalo's Hulk so he could be like, yo, stop being a pussy, bro. You all this smart stuff, all this turtleneck wearing shit, these glasses, take them off, bro. We need you to rage, bro. Come rage with me. Rage
Yeah.
with me, bro.
So that Hulk is bigger, like based on the storyline. Apparently,
Bro,
that
do you
Hulk.
remember when he was sprinting through the desert?
Yeah, bro. That Hulk, and that's what's cool. Like that Hulk is actually the more mad he gets, the bigger he
That's
becomes.
what the
I don't
Hulk
know.
should be. Well,
Yeah,
remember
but
in Spider-Man, the Hulk got really big, remember? And Spider-Man was
yeah.
like, whoa, I didn't know you can get this big. Whoa, I didn't know you can get this big.
I'm dead, bro.
Anyways, that was I don't know why that reminded me of it. Maybe
That's
because I'm
good.
so frustrated at the Israel Adesanya
Yeah,
situation
bro.
that
That's
I was
why.
about to turn into the Hulk, bro. I was about to rip up my shirt. All right.
I'm dead,
Next up,
bro.
we got Jack Jenkins taking on Sean Woodson, your favorite fighter, bro. Chicken leg Woodson, bro, with a nice boxing dog. You think you could beat him? He has the reach. Think you could beat
I ain't
him?
gonna lie, bro. At this weight,
Oh,
bro,
here we
I
go.
could
Here
take
we
those
go.
punches, bro. I could take those in boxing. I could take those in kicking, bro. I'm getting fucking killed.
I think you'd be surprised, bro. No, okay, we got Jack Jenkins last beat Ramon Tavares via unanimous decision. Ramon Tavares has since been
Yep.
like what they do to a bad dog, right? That's been out, that he jumps the fence and he goes mates with the neighbor's dog. What do? They cut them, bro. They neutered them. He got cut from the promotion.
I don't.
He's taking on Sean Woodson, who last lost to Dan Ige via KO punches, which was kind of stopped prematurely. And I remember around that time we were
Yeah.
saying the referee had a bet on the under 1.5 rounds. Was it?
Yeah.
He had a bet, bro. He stopped that fight a little early. Sean Woodson was looking good. Jack Jenkins is a solid striker who has some pop behind his strikes. He has good takedowns, but cheap takedown defense. He can grapple if needed. Once on the ground, he looks to secure control and drag you out. He has really good leg kicks, and I think that's going to be something he's going to look to incorporate here against an individual who likes to box, who's long, who's lengthy, and who has skinny legs, right? Sean Woodson is a long-ranging boxer. He has solid takedown defense. Sean has the range. He's the better striker of the two. He has that long jab. He incorporates his grappling really well. Uh, this is going to be interesting, right? If Jack Jenkins is able to close that distance, get those takedowns, get to those legs, use those leg kicks to disrupt his base, right, and kind of ruin his flow and not let him get into the momentum at range, he could have some success, but I'm still going to pick Sean Woodson here, man. I think he can maintain the length, fight at his pace, at his range, and get it done here, man. But I just want to add that caveat. I think Jack Jenkins has a route to victory if he does that, but it's going to be tough.
Jenkins is good and needs to be studied. I don't want to go back and see how the fuck he won Jamal Emmers. I did not see Ramon Tavares. He had the boxing, but Ramon Tavares is inconsistent, right? I think Sean Woodson, at the time he fought Dan Ige was a top 15. And Dan Ige has fuck you length.
Yeah.
Bro, 10-inch reach advantage. And here's the thing about it, bro. Anybody can have reach, but when you got a reach like this guy motherfucker can box.
And you use it well, too, you know?
And I want to see if they measured the feet. Okay, so 10 each. Okay, so 5-inch height difference. The feet too.
Hello?
Yeah, we're good now. He's gonna try to take him down. It's one of those things where like he's gonna have to
Well,
rush it.
well, I think the difference here between the Tavares fight and the Sean Woodson fight that's going to happen is Jack Jenkins was successful in securing takedowns against Tavares, right? Like he got 3 of his 6 takedowns with like 4 minutes of control time. Whereas I think Sean Woodson has better takedown defense. So we'll see. We'll
Yeah,
see.
well, and then the fact that like again, Woodson has been working on that, and when you're that big, if he uses his length to put weight, bro, it's hard to take a guy that big down. Let's be honest, right? Unless you're clumsy. So I'm gonna go with
Mhm.
Woodson, and the fact that they got him at a minus 150, bro, that's good money, bro. I might put him with Cam Nelson, bro. You put him, bro, and Cam Nelson, bro. You know what, bro? That's a plus 261.
You're going to parlay them, you think?
I already did. I already did.
Damn. Right on.
Did, bro.
Right on. We'll move on to our next bout. We're both on the side of Sean Woodson. We're going to have Long Zhao taking on Francesco Nuzzi. Zhao last lost to Cody Garbrandt via unanimous decision where he had like 10 points deducted from him, bro. He had my boy puking in a bucket, kicked in the nuts, eye poked, everything. But my boy was doing everything. And he lost that fight. Where he was winning that fight, right? You could argue that he was winning that fight up until those 2 points in the third round.
Well, that is former champion headlining Madison Square Garden, bro. Like it's it. Listen, bro. I'm gonna say they said TJ was on steroids. If somebody's decline has shown, bro, I gotta be Cody.
Damn, that's crazy.
That's
Crazy
crazy to say,
accusations
right?
you're throwing out there, bro. Crazy accusations.
I know.
Newsy last had a no contest to Manuel Sosa via groin kick. So this guy had a no contest due to groin kick, and this other dude lost because he had some points deducted. Do you think we're gonna see some fuckery in this fight? You think someone's gonna get kicked in the nuts? You think someone's gonna get eye poked? He's gonna be something crazy?
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe, right? When you look at Zhao, he's an aggressive forward moving style striker. He throws with volume. He has good wrestling base. As I mentioned, he came up short last time out due to the points being deducted. He's coming up against Newsy, who's a striker who has good movement. He's light on his feet. He utilizes his length really well. He has good defense. good striking technique. He does, however, has grappling gaps. They are yet to be tested at this level. This will be his UFC debut, right?
Yeah.
And it could be tough for him. But I'm gonna actually pick Newsy because his striking is better of the two. Like, whereas Long Zhao likes to come forward and throw with volume, Newsy can kind of fight more composed, right, and utilize his footwork and his technique. He should be okay here if he isn't taking down. If he's taking down early and often, you should live bet Long Zhao. That's my advice. I'm gonna pick Newsy. Right now they have him here as a plus 155. I don't know what you're seeing, but I'm gonna pick the dog in Newsy to get it done.
He's sitting at right now. I'm staying away from this fight. I'm picking Xiao, but I am staying away. Xiao's a minus 180. It stayed similar. I like Xiao, China. I agree with you what you're saying. Um, man, this is a fucking hell.
Thank you for agreeing with me, bro. I appreciate that.
I know, I know, I know. Yeah, I try not to give you that much range. Sometimes you got to keep you
You
humble.
try to give me range. Well, you try to keep me locked in. What's up?
I try to keep you range. But I'm gonna, yeah, man. I mean, I'm interested to seeing how this guy, like I said, acclimates like to fucking China. Like all these guys, bro. These low level tier guys, they make 10K to win 10K. Like, maybe 15, bro.
What are you
How
talking about,
long,
bro? Dana White just said that they're making hella money, bro. What are you talking about? You haven't been seeing Twitter, bro?
bro? You haven't seen the video
I
where,
saw the video. He said he made money, but it's fucked up. That's what he said. He's
but he
like,
said he
shit's
made the
fucked up right
million.
now.
He said he made the 11 million,
Yeah, he
and
said I made the 11 million, but it's fucked up right now. That's what he said.
but he's the one. Yeah, I mean, he's been fighting and he's main evented, and it's just like the more you like. He was a bro. Fuck Kevin Holland, by the way. He was a star. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Listen, bro. I hope your boy makes this to stardom. I'll see that motherfucker in MVP boxing, bro. What?
MVP boxing, you're crazy.
MVP boxing, bro.
You're crazy.
We'll do
You're
a catch weight at
crazy.
220, bro. 220. 220,
We gotta
bro.
get you a fight, bro. We gotta get you. We gotta build this channel up a bit more, bro, to get you some notoriety, bro, and then
Oh,
have you
bro.
fight one of these other YouTube, bro, or these other MMA
I kill him, bro. I kill
MMA.
him. I kill him fast, bro. Kill him fast. Kill him fast.
We gotta
I
show the
also
people your
saw
work, bro.
I saw your tweet against the Armin, bro. He's doing too much, eh? Armin's doing a little bit too
Bro,
much.
Armin just completed a high rocks, bro. Like, what are you doing, bro? You got a fight coming up, bro. I mean, it's good training, it's good cardiovascular training, but what's my boy doing high rocks in Turkey, bro? He's out in
Yeah.
Istanbul doing high rocks. What are we
And
doing?
it's like, bro, like I get it, you work like an animal, bro, but those type of workouts, they're gonna leave you a little bit sorer than usual. So he probably didn't train the next day. Like that's a hunt that he's going 100% for an hour. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Shao. I'm not gonna think about it. Um, as I was saying with Newsy, I don't know how much money he's making for this fight, but I mean, the UFC brings him there like a week in advance, acclimates. I don't know. I'm gonna go with Shao, man. Shao's been training at the PI. That's it. That's all you get from me.
Right on. We're both on opposing ends here. We'll see what happens. Next up, we got Ray Saruya taking on Kevin
Ooh.
Borjas. What do you think
You
of
like
that
that?
pick, bro? This is my favorite pick. I've been spamming it all over
I
Twitter, bro.
know,
And I
bro.
get every time I spam it, it gets a minimum of 50 to 150 likes,
Bro,
bro.
they're trying to cancel that guy. That guy was in the Deep Waters podcast, and every comment was like Dean, we thank you for your service. It's time to, bro. They're trying to really, bro. What, bro? You okay, bro? I
My boy
get it,
said
bro.
it. My boy said he's doing it for my boy said he did it for the views, for the content, bro. He was trying to clip farm, bro, on the night of a championship fight. What are we doing, bro? That's why the world is messed up. It's messed up, man. But anyways, can't cancel. I don't know. I don't think he's gonna get canceled, bro. They're trying
Bro,
to cancel
they're
Max
trying to
Holloway,
they,
bro.
they're trying to cancel that guy.
You
Like
know
it's
who they're turning on, bro? The people are turning on Max Holloway, bro. Have you seen Max Holloway? The people hate him now, bro.
because Max has so much money.
You know what it
Like,
is? He has money, but he's also streaming and he's saying shit. And then people are clipping what he's saying and they're taking it out of context. And then his wife is on podcast too saying stuff. And it's getting crazy, bro. It's getting crazy.
yeah, that's what happens when you start to fuck around.
Are you
One
looking for
sec.
the all right,
Yeah,
let's hear
bro.
this.
Looking for the tweets, bro. We're the
Are
Dean
you
Thomas show.
pause the video so we don't get in trouble, bro.
No, we're good. No, you can have it here as long as you have it here and talk. Like Dean,
What are
bro.
the
I feel like
comments say? Let's see.
Dean feels invulnerable. Dean got replaced by Mike Perry. Dean is a bro. They're going
Yo,
in
slow
on
down.
top.
Wait, slow down, slow down.
No, there's worse videos, bro. That people like the ones that he talks more, bro. They're ripping Dean.
Dustin is actually too funny. At least you get a hug in between rounds. I was dying.
Dean talk. It just
Oh,
leaves
they're
a bad.
talking about Machado Gary, huh?
Yeah, look at this one. Where is it? Dean Thomas as a coach, F tier. It just leaves a bad taste seeing Dean knowing, bro. Let the man work, bro. That man's getting paid, bro. That man's getting paid, bro. That's it.
That's
Anyways,
crazy, bro.
let's go back.
Let's move on to this fight. We have Ray Saruya taking on Kevin Borjas. I famously said this on X. Borjas loses the fights he should win, and he wins the fight where he should lose. And this is a fight he should definitely lose, but
And
I
not
won't be
gonna,
surprised. I
not
won't
gonna.
say, I won't be surprised if he wins, bro. But he's probably gonna lose this fight. Saruya last beat Luis Guerrero via submission. Borjas last beat Andre Lima via unanimous decision, which prompted Lima to tease that he's going to another weight class, right? Isn't he? Didn't he move weight classes,
No,
or is he
nobody
still
give
in
a
bantamweight?
fuck, bro. No, because that's on him. What the
Yeah,
fuck? Like,
that
bro.
fight, he was the aggressor. He pushed forward. He was the more active fighter. It was a staring contest, right? And we're gonna talk about Andre Lima or later on because he's also on.
Yeah,
He's actually the next fight.
but here, ring rust. That man was out for a while. That was ring rust. It's easier to say, guys,
Yeah,
listen. The guy I fought was just on that night. I just couldn't turn it on.
yeah. So he's still fighting at a flyweight.
He
But
is.
anyways, this next fight's at flyweight. It's listed at flyweight unless I'm looking at it wrong. But anyway, Saruya, what we know about Saruya, he's an elite grappler with a strong wrestling base. He's capable of chinning takedowns and dominating from top position. He can scramble and get busy on the ground. He looks for submissions and ground and pound. His cardio was an issue. We saw that against Joshua Van, right? Later in the fight, where a lot of his takedowns looked desperate, where he lost via unanimous decision. He had some success early on, but as the fight progressed, he did look desperate. Those takedowns were coming from a mile away.
Yep.
I want to see how his cardio looks here if it does go further than 2 rounds, if it does go the distance. But hopefully he's worked on that, right? He came back and he got a bounce back finish win against Luis Guerrero after suffering his first loss professionally. So his confidence should be through the roof, right? He's coming up against Borjas, who's a decent striker who looks to attack the legs. He attacks the body really well. He throws combinations. His 3 losses that you see on Topology, right? His last 5, he has 3 losses. They come by way of Joshua Van, who's the current champ, Emmanuel Rodriguez, who's a pretty decent contender, and then prospect, I should say, and Sumar Deji, who's been kind of on a roll, right? Against Costa, he got chinned and he got his legs chewed up, and he struggles with the takedown defense. And I think the key thing there is he struggles with the takedown defense. He's coming up against somebody who only looks to take you down, right? And I'm kind of prolonging this. I should have just said Ray Saru is going to take him down and choke him out, but I have Ray Saru probably by finish, so he's going to get it done.
Brother, listen. I ain't gonna lie to you. You said it the best. The fight that this man needs to win, he loses, and the fight he loses, meant to lose, he wins. Borjas, just I'm shocked at these odds, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Plus 425. That's what they had Lima. This guy. Here's the thing about it. Um, isn't Saruya's only loss to the champ?
Is to the champ. But Joshua Van has shown us time and time that his takedown defense is actually really good.
Oh, it's so good. So
It's
good.
really good, right? We saw that in his title fight against what's this guy's name? Oh, I'm forgetting his name. The Asian guy.
Tesura.
Tetsuro Taira, right? We saw
Yeah.
how good it was there. So Kevin Borjas doesn't have the takedown defense of a of a Joshua Van, bro.
No, he doesn't, but he has the movement. And that's the thing about it. You give this guy movement, he's going to be good. Like, I would love to see how many takedown defenses. Now, they're different caliber of fighters you're dealing with a wrestler. I'm going to go with Borjas. Don't follow my play. It's going to be money line.
Oh shit!
It's gonna be fucking money line, bro.
Wait, hold on.
Don't follow my play. But
Did
I'm
I hear
going
that
money
correctly?
line.
Did I hear that correctly?
Yeah,
You're
bro.
gonna
I'm going
go
to do it right
who?
now, bro. I'm going to do it right now.
You're gonna go who?
Borjas.
Oh man, that's crazy, bro.
That's
Listen,
what.
my man saw Alex Apodaca win as a big underdog, and he's going for all the big underdogs. You need to relax, brother. This is how you get burned. You need to
No, no, no.
relax.
Chill,
You
chill,
need to
chill,
relax.
chill. There wasn't a big underdog. I would put. Listen, you put a little tenner. Put $10, bro. Put $10 on
Oh
after
my
his
god.
last performance, bro. Fuck, man. You know what's funny, bro? I've realized, like, when we put bets, bro, and those bets don't hit, bro. I see like one or two unfollow.
People don't follow when they get mad, bro. People don't follow when they
Yeah, but when
tell,
you make
bro.
them money, they love it. They fucking
That's the
love
way
it.
the game is, though, bro. We knew that a long time ago, right? When you're winning, everyone's with you, right? It's the moments like this when it's like a fucking Shanghai card, and you're firing on all cylinders. You're making all these picks. You're making all these bets, and you know those are the people you want with you, right? That are riding high. You don't want the people that come in for UFC 335, bro, looking to make money on Conor McGregor, bro. They want you to say Conor McGregor by knockout, bro. He's gonna knock out so and so. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
I'm
Like a
telling
wise man once said, get the fuck out of
you,
here.
get the fuck out of here.
Anyways, we got Andre Lima taking on Nam sorry. I partly butchered that. Bat Bayar. Lima last lost to Kevin Borjas via unanimous decision, suffering his first professional loss. Bat Bayar last beat Shuai Yin via KO. He is a road to UFC fighter. This is his first official, I would say, UFC fight, right? Outside of the road to UFC. Do we consider the road to UFC official UFC fights or no? It's kind of like, yeah.
They're
Because sometimes
official.
they put them on main cards, right?
No, they're
Yeah,
legit. They're
they're
legit.
legit.
They're legit.
All right, depends on how you look at it. He's coming up against Lima, who last looked flat. He was outstruck by Borjas. It was a staring contest, as we mentioned. He didn't have that aggressiveness. He didn't have that come forward movement that we're used to seeing. We didn't see the sense of urgency, right? But when you look at him and his fighting style, he's a striker with a good kickboxing pedigree. He also has that Muay Thai. He has a good stand-up game. He's a three-time Brazilian kickboxing champion and a two-time South American kickboxing champion, right? We didn't see that last time out, but he has that in him, and I know he has that in him. It's pretty good. He most famously got the bite bonus, right, where he was bit by Igor Severino. We always talk about that. We always have to bring that up. He got that tatted later on, and he got an additional 20 to 30K by Dana White. Got that little envelope was slid to him. The little envelope was slid
Yeah,
to him.
you go, champ.
Um, yeah, he has good Brazilian jiu-jitsu as well. He showcased that against who was it? Where he got the Daniel Barres, the submission. He
Yeah,
got the rear naked choke, right? And we famously called that prop. I said he's gonna choke him out, right? At a plus 600 because he
yeah.
was trying so hard to showcase his jiu-jitsu against Felipe Dos Santos that he wasn't able to get the submission. So I had a feeling that he was gonna come in his next fight and get the submission win. I think here, after being flat and getting a lot of smut from the MMA fan base on Twitter. Hopefully, he comes in and he looks for the kill, right? He's coming against an individual who's 10-1-0 in Bat Bayar. Bat Bayar is an aggressive. He moves forward, doesn't shy away from a brawl. He moves quick and has power. He likes to get in the pocket and exchange. He can also incorporate grappling, secure takedowns if he needs to, and chase submissions. I think that aggression is probably going to motivate and hopefully spark something in Lima, right? To kind of get it going. So I'm going to go with Lima here to get it done, man.
I'm gonna go with Lima.
He's the bigger fighter, 5'7", 5'4".
I mean, bro. I'm looking at this fight, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, my boy. There's some money to be made in this card, bro.
Yep.
There is some serious. I dropped like 3 parlays, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Lima's the pick, bro. You can't like. You imagine Lima loses to this guy?
Be crazy.
Cut him, bro. Cut him, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Something happened, bro. An alien took over him, bro. He takes his fight, man. He dominates him. Um, yeah, man. He should finish flush here. Lima's the pick. However he
Yeah.
wants. However he wants. I'll say that right now.
All right. We're both on the side of Lima. We'll move on to our next bout. We have Bilal Hassan taking on Nilson Rojas. Bilal Hassan is getting the same treatment as Anthony Wint, bro, right? He was on the Dana White Contender Series and is now on the UFC card. He's a
Okay.
striker first. He has good technique, good patience. He throws with power. He mixes in the kicks well at range. He has good range management. He can grapple if he isn't getting it going on the feet. He can have that as a backup plan. He last beat Murdul Saika via KO on the Dana White Contender Series in under a minute. He's coming up against Rojas, who's a striker. He likes to move forward and does have a good jab. He does do a good job in closing the distance and attacking the body. He can also be patient and fight off his jab and range at his pace. So best of both worlds. His grappling is less refined than Hassan, and we haven't seen it a lot. I think this is a striker versus striker. It's a tough matchup. Hassan should get it done if he was able to acclimate, like you say, right? Get there in time, acclimate, um, and test the grappling of this cat, right? It's gonna be very interesting to see if Hassan doesn't put him out right away or take him out right away, to see what he does when he's met with that kind of firepower, right? And that kind of like volume, and if he incorporates the grappling and testing. But I'm gonna go with Hassan here.
I
Go ahead.
say this is Hassan's fight to lose. He
Hmm.
cannot go in, rush a finish. Do not be that fighter. Respect this guy. You're in the UFC. You want
Perfect.
to, yeah, you want to, you want to put a show. That's fine. Kid has phenomenal footwork, phenomenal, but don't like the thing is like, bro, then when these guys go to the contender series, they get the hype, the finish. Dana White's whispering, "Hey, kid, you did good. If you get him again in the first round, there's a couple of bonuses." Take your time, bro. Take your time. Don't, do you, man. And this up and comer newcomer, Rojas, I mean, this fight was similar to, like you said, at the Anthony win. We want to get this kid. He's from Asia. We want to get him in and produce the win. This guy
Yeah.
is definitely in three of my parlays.
Yeah. Oh, that's kind of, I would say kind of minus 500
It's
debut
yeah.
against
I
a guy
mean,
who can strike. It's pretty tricky. I would do a one off, right? Do a
yeah.
one off.
No, no, no. I have I'll share them. I'll share them this time. It's a couple of parlays where you're not gonna like it, bro. But Alex Perez is live here. We'll talk
Well,
about
he's
him
a
in a bit.
dog now. We're gonna talk about that one too in a bit. All right, we'll move on to our next fight here. We have Levi Rodriguez Jr. taking on C. Louis. Chet Louis? Ket Louis?
Oh,
How
fuck
do
this
you say
guy.
that? How do you say it? C. E. Louis?
Silu.
Why were you why'd you say fuck this guy? What happened? What did he do to you?
Levy. No, he didn't do anything, bro. But this guy fought recently. This guy got
Yeah.
knocked. Got fucking. He
1 month
got
ago. What happened to the knockout protocol, bro?
smash, bro. Smash.
Rodriguez last lost to Felipe Franco via KO, whereas Louis last beat Igor Barabanov via KO. Rodriguez Jr. is stepping in for Tafa, who pulled out. He comes forward, he throws bombs, he's looking to end the fight. He's a power hitter. He doesn't have the best technique. He throws heavy. He has good takedown defense. He works good while on top if he finds a top position. He wings his punches, bro. It kind of reminds me of somebody, bro, who wings their punches, bro. Who am I
You're
thinking of?
crazy, bro. You're crazy. You think I win punches, bro?
Did I say you? I didn't even mention you. You
Exactly,
took that
bro.
as you.
You're remembering
Whoa!
Francis
I said it
Ngannou.
reminds. I said it
Francis
reminds me
Ngannou,
of
bro.
somebody, and you immediately thought I was talking about you. That's crazy
Crazy,
work.
bro. Crazy. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Louis is a striker with a kickboxing background. He does a great job at range management. He has good striking technique, good striking defense. He is fast, has power, and has good foot movement. You have one guy who comes forward, he wings his punches, he throws heavy up against somebody who has a kickboxing background, who can fight at range, who's more technical, who has better striking defense, who has fast hands and good foot movement. You tell me who's going to win this fight, bro.
Louis.
And then if you think that, okay, well, Louis, we don't know much about his grappling. What if Rodriguez takes him down, right? What if Louis can't
What gas
stop the
tank?
takedown?
What gas tank, bro? What gas tank?
Exactly. I'm going to go with Chet Louis here, the Chinese fighter. He should be able to get it done. That's it, man. But look at these guys' records, though 5-1-0, 3-1-0. Don't expect high level shit. It's going to be crazy. It's
Yeah,
going to be
and like,
crazy.
look, this cat coming off that beating, bro, because bro got concussed a couple different times, right? Come on, bro, he did, bro, he did. Like, I'm not,
That's
bro.
funny.
Joshua Van at least took 2 months before he fought, just so we're very clear. In between UFC Noche, the Sphere, he took a little bit of time out, bro. And this is, bro, these are heavy, like light heavyweight. What is it, heavyweight or light heavyweight? Light heavyweight.
These are light heavyweights, bro.
I'm gonna go with Louis, bro. I'm not gonna overthink it here.
Right on. We'll move on to our next fight. We're both sticking with Louis. We have Alex Perez taking on Sumar Deji. This is a rebooking. These cats fought last time in China, I believe, and it ended prematurely because Alex Perez got kicked in the nuts. You remember that? Alex
Yep.
Perez got kicked in the nuts. Interestingly enough, in that fight, Alex Perez was the favorite. The odds have flipped. And you know why the odds have flipped? Because Alex Perez won the first round and then he got dropped in the second prior to getting the groin strike. So people were probably thinking that Sumardeji knows his chin is hittable, knows he could drop him, so he's gonna, look for it again and probably put him out. And in China, back home again, that's why the odds have flipped. But you could also think about it like, well, all right, well, Perez has tasted that power. He's not gonna fuck around. He's gonna go for the takedown. He's gonna grapple. He's not gonna mess around anymore. He
Yep.
doesn't want to get dropped. So it depends how you look at it. It's a coin flip. I don't know why the odds are like that. I would have it even, right? I would have it even because he won one round and then he got dropped. I would have it even. I would have it even. But anyways, I'm gonna stick to my gut and pick who I picked the first time, and that was Alex Perez. Right? He's a good
Good.
wrestler. He has nice scrambling and calf kicks. Sumer Deji, he's fast. He has good striking, as we saw. He has that kickboxing and sound the background. He utilizes his length and his speed effectively. He can dominate at range. He's known for his crisp kicks and punches, and he does, however, and historically has struggled with the takedown defense. Right? 33% takedown defense and fighting off his back. And I think if Alex Perez is smart, he tasted that power, he got dropped, he should incorporate the wrestling game plan here. Push him up against the fence, get him on his back, get some control time, don't fuck around, get the dub. I'm picking Alex Perez, man.
Alex Perez is the pick here. I mean, look, the guy's supposed to lose. He win. It's the same kind of scenario. Um, so majority dropped him, but he didn't knock him out. You see, that's where it becomes a little bit different, right? Um, he knocked him down. He was able to recover and got hit with a groin strike, and it was GG's from there. Um, he's also my parlay, Alex Perez. Like we're gonna, but like I said, like bro, they're I don't know, bro. Like I got some specific parlays I like in this fight. Um, so Bardeji has good power. Was winning. Yeah, I'm gonna. Let's. This is a very interesting fight, bro, because
I understand both perspectives, right? I understand however you look at this fight. I get why you're picking the other fighter, but I'm sticking to my gut, man.
yeah, we're going with Alex Perez here. I mean, if I'm Sumardechi, patience, but you got to be careful with the patience because if you're thinking about striking this dude, knocking him out, Alex go for the takedown, right? That's the one thing that Sumardechi is known for, like his kind of, his takedown defense, right? So
Yeah.
let's see if it makes it happen. But that reach, bro, it's a little bit nasty, bro. Let's see.
Yep. We'll move on here to our next bout. We have Aroki taking on Kai Asakura. Kai Asakura came into the UFC with an immediate title shot, right?
Yep.
Immediate title shot. He tried his hand at flyweight. It
But
wasn't
we know why.
working.
Though. We know why. Right? We understand why.
Yeah, it's Dana White, bro. He wants to show that we're the elite promotion, bro. We're the elite promotion. You can bring any champ from over here, bro. We're gonna humble, bro. That's the UFC meta, bro. Any hyped prospect from another division, they give them a top 5, top 10, humble them, and then they have them work their way up, bro. We saw it
You
happen.
know,
The only one that got past that was did Pitbull win his first fight?
no.
Was it against Yair?
Yeah.
Oh, he lost that fight. Now, who's the only one that won? That came from another
Michael
promotion.
Chandler.
Renee DeRitter,
Michael Chandler.
and Michael Chandler. And then the rest of the cats, the Patchy Mixes, the what's the other cat's name? The Aaron Picos, they all get killers in the first fight. But anyways, what was I saying? He tried his hand at flyweight. He does way better at bantamweight. He does have obvious gaps in his game, right? Like his takedown defense is an issue. We saw that in a lot of his fights, right? That's the key to beating him because he's so good on the feet. As Sakura last beat Cameron Smotherman in his bantamweight debut in the UFC via KO. Arokiling last lost to Cody Haddon via KO, where he got that knee up the middle to the gut, dropped him, put him out, right? Arokiling is well-rounded. He's primarily a striker with some pop behind his shots. He can grapple, but he's a striker first. Asakura is an aggressive technical striker with a high finish rate. He has 13 KOs, one in the UFC. The rest are outside of the UFC. He's fast. And I think, being at bantamweight, he's a lot stronger. He's a lot powerful, right? The takedowns are probably going to be a lot harder for him to The takedowns are going to be a lot easier for him to defend because he's going to be bigger, right? He's going to be a lot bigger, a lot heavier, a lot less depleted, I would say. And we haven't seen it truly tested here. A Roki Link can incorporate that game plan, but I think Kaya Sakura is going to put him out, man. I think he's going to get another win here.
Yeah, and
If a
this kid
Roki
has
Link gets success with the takedowns, look to live bet, right? Throw that live bet out if you're watching live, but I think Asakura can get it done.
this kid has good power though. That's the thing about his kid has like amazing power and like look, I think he gets it done. What I was gonna say was Kasakura got the title shot because of his fan base.
I
Kasakura is
was gonna
massive.
say I thought he was gonna get humbled. I said because he's gonna get humbled, bro.
Oh, he was gonna get humble. We knew he was gonna get humble. Like that's not even. We'll talk about Van and Patoja next one. It's gonna be a good fight. But in the meanwhile, you got Asakura. Yep,
That's it.
bro. This fight, Xiao Janan versus Baby Andrade, known as Denise Gomez, bro. Bro, what we doing, bro? Let me ask you a question, bro. What we doing putting Denise Gomez at a plus 120 versus somebody that's fought for the title, somebody that's fought better opposite. Unless they know something I don't. Tell me, champ. Denise Gomez is a little bit stuck in the mud. Go ahead, bro. Let
When
me
you
hear
look
from you.
at this fight, bro, Gomez last beat Tisha Pennington via unanimous decision, and Jan last lost to Verna Jandaroba, which was a title eliminator fight, right? Jandaroba got the title shot versus Mackenzie Dern after that fight. But Jan Janan stopped 8 of 11 takedowns from Verna, but she was controlled for 10 minutes of that 15 minutes, right? But despite from that, she looked okay in some aspects of the fight on the feet. Jan Janan is a striker with a sanda background. She has really nice boxing. She has good defensive grappling, as we saw her stop some of the takedowns, but once the control was there, she was unable to do anything with it, right? She has good lateral movement. She has a nice right hand. She's coming up against Denise Gomez, who is an aggressive striker with a Muay Thai background, known for aggressive combinations and devastating power. We've seen her put out people like the likes of Elise Reed. She lost via split decision to Eduardo Mora, which is pretty interesting, right?
I
Eduardo
like
Mora
Eduardo. I like Mora. It's more.
she's a bigger girl too. She's a bigger girl for the division. She's a grappler, so
Yeah.
split decision. Um, I think Yan Janan here with the movement, taking the long layoff. I want to see what she's worked on, right? She's probably kind of coming here. How long has it been, bro?
Verna also beats every single woman except Dern right now. That's also and
A year and 4 months she's been gone. So fighting at home, if this, Denise Gomez is gonna have to wish for a KO to get the dub. If it goes to decision, if it's not a decisive win, I could see the Chinese judges, giving it to Yan. I'm gonna pick Yan, man. I think the experience, the fighting at the upper echelon, the tougher competition is gonna show here, and it's gonna be levels, bro.
Jan gets it, bro. I don't see like, bro. And if Jan doesn't get it, it's like if you can't beat a fighter like this, dog, like, ooh, I'm not talking shit. I'm trying to be respectful here, but I just did. Denise Gomez is too stuck in the mud. We got to see that with Hill, right? Remember the fight with Hill, um, dude. You're dealing with somebody that cracks too, in and out movement.
This is a better fight for them both too because they both have kind of struggled a bit with the takedowns, right? With
Let them
grapplers.
strike. Let them
Yeah, let
strike.
them
But I'm
strike.
gonna go
Who's,
with the
who's, who's the
fighter.
better striker here? I know Denise Gomez is the more aggressive striker, the more power, but like you said earlier, movement. I think
Move
Jan's movement's gonna be the better of the two here.
stuck in the mud. Like maybe I'm wrong. Maybe she gets clipped, but I don't know if we elite couldn't clip her, bro. I don't think Gomez clips her. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, right
And
on. We're
how
both
old
on the
is this
side of.
girl too, right? Because like maybe if she's like 40, 30, fuck.
I almost all that age.
Oh
She's
shit.
37, bro. She's up there, bro. She's up there, bro. I mean, listen, I wouldn't be surprised if Denise Gomez comes up, bro, like a young Jessica Andrade and just does an overhand, bro, and boom, puts her out, bro. Wasn't expecting it. It could happen. Hey, in this sport, anything could happen, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
Anything could happen. We have Umar Nurmagomedov taking on Yadong Song. What are we doing, bro? Well, how many people does this guy have to fight before he gets back to the title, bro? I'm asking, bro. They gave him Davidson Figueredo. That was a what the fuck are we doing, bro? They gave him a Mario Batista outside of the top 8, bro. I think it was like 7 or 8 at the time, or 9 or 8 at the time. Now they're giving him Yadong Song, bro. I get it. Number 6 versus number 4. Why is he ranked number 4 too? Why? Who's above him?
Sean O'Malley.
Why is Sean O'Malley above him?
They didn't. They never fought. Sean O'Malley's beat in the same level of opposition as Umar.
That's
Better
crazy,
on
huh?
Peter Yan. Peter Yan.
He's number 4.
Yeah, yeah, no, it's warranted.
Yo, Sean O'Malley, bro. I'm sorry, but he's one of the most protected fighters I've ever seen, bro. He has not fought. What's homeboy's name? Corey Sanhagen. He has not fought Umar, bro. What are we doing? Why haven't they met? Why haven't they crossed paths?
My boy hating, eh? Okay.
My boy making a bet. He's not even paying attention.
I'm putting a little bit more money on it.
Do you hear what I'm saying? Like I don't get it. Anyways,
No, no,
we
it's
have
justified. It's justified. There's three.
it's
There's three fighters
justified.
above him.
It's justified for
Marab,
Sean O'Malley not to
Sean
fight,
O'Malley, Marab, Sean O'Malley.
bro. Can I remind you something,
Who's
bro?
three? Who's
Bro,
three?
can I remind you something, bro?
Who's three?
Bro, can I remind you something?
No, man.
They gave Sean O'Malley Ayman Zahabi at the White House, dog.
But it's
The fuck are
Canada,
we
bro.
doing,
Now
bro?
we got a terraform, bro.
Yeah, look at you're coughing, bro. Even your body doesn't fucking believe in the bullshit you're about to say, bro. Look, it's the truth, bro. My boy protected, bro. Anyways, we have Umar Nurmagomedov taking on Yadon Song. Nurmagomedov last beat Davidson Figueredo via unanimous decision, whereas Yadong Song last beat Davidson Figueredo via submission. Interesting, huh? Yadong is a solid striker. He's got speed, power, nice technique, 72% takedown defense. He has, however, in the past been KO'd with 2 KO losses on his record. And he does, despite having good takedown defense, does get taken down, right? Coming up against Umar Nurmagomedov, who we all know is part of Khabib's camp, right? Father's plan. He's basically like Khabib and like Islam, just with the striking, right? He's a good striker, I would say. He's fast on the feet. He can throw nice combinations. He utilizes his strikes really well to take you down. He has grappling control, and scrambling is amongst the best. I think in this fight, we're going to see him. I think that Yadong Song is going to be so worried about the takedowns that they're going to be on the feet. And I think Umar is a better striker than people like give him credit for. That he's going to find that confidence on the feet, right? And maybe this is a striking fight. Maybe Yadong Song has been chinned before and knocked out. Maybe Umar gets a knockout win, man. Maybe something like that could happen. If it's just on the feet, if he has that confidence on the feet, like I could take this guy down anytime I want. Let me scrap with him a bit. But I think it's gonna be a traditional Umar fight, right? Gonna entertain the feet, get him comfortable, get him loose, and then shoot for that takedown, right? Shoot for that takedown. I'm gonna pick Umar. Umar's gonna win, bro.
Yeah, I mean, look, Umar. Sorry, boys. Like Umar's taking this. If Mario Bautista couldn't get it done, which again he's an amazing, grappler, had him hurt for a second, right? Because you are relying on this guy to make a mistake when this guy, bro, he's gonna grapple. Peter Yan out grappled him. Sean O'Malley, like, oh man, I mean, I feel like unless he turns the corner here, what's the age gap here? Because Umar's young too. Yeah, no,
He's not
Umar's
that. He's 28, 28 and 30. They're both young cats.
30. One again, Figgy's a different fighter at bantamweight. Figgy was a killer. Like Figgy's just like doesn't want to cut more weight, bro. That's why he's fighting, bro. But he should be down there. O'Malley, Cejudo, fuck that fight, bro. Peter Yan, no, bro. Like, look, the question is, is it gonna go by decision? I think that's the better assumption here. So I mean, if there's a bet, I think it's gonna be decision for me. Like if I'm gonna put some money on it, I'm gonna put a Nurmagomedov.
Yeah, Nurmagomedov, I think here. Does he get the submission? Does he get the win via decision? Does he get the win via knockout? What are the people saying? I bet you everybody's saying he. Let's see.
Decision.
Yep, everyone's saying decision. 91% are saying decision.
That's the thing.
1.9% are saying KO. Listen, the KO, if it looks good, Throw a little fiber on it, bro. Might as well, bro. You're already betting on Kevin Borjas, bro. Fuck
That's
it.
my boy. That's
Just
my boy, bro. Listen, Kevin Borjas, bro, made me money with Andre Lima, bro. We're reinvesting on him,
all right, bro. All right, bro. Remember, never mind. I'm not gonna say anything.
bro. No, no,
But
bro. It's okay. Don't say anything, bro.
I think
Let's
this is
see.
gonna be an interesting fight because Song is actually really good. He's young, right? And he's with Team Alpha Male, right? Those guys are very grappling heavy over there, right? They focus on the grappling and the jiu-jitsu. So he works on these things though, bro. But he's coming up against somebody who's done it their whole lives, bro. In the famous words of Islam Makhachev, when Charles Oliveira brought all these grapplers over, he goes, "Brother, you trained 5 months with grapplers. I've been doing this all my life, bro.
No,
It made no difference to me." So I think Umar gets it done here, man.
he's
Picking
get it
Umar.
done, champ. A pleasure. Looking forward to
Oh
waking
damn, you're
up.
cutting it already? Shit, my boy's cutting it already. He said the
You
other
gotta go
hours
to
up.
a movie, bro. You gotta go to a movie, bro.
What movie you watch, bro? You gotta stop going to the. Do they have a sale on Thursdays? You're always going to the movies on Thursdays, bro.
I like to go to the movie theater. That's
No,
my
my
thing,
boy, they
bro.
do like what $2 tickets on Thursdays or what, bro?
Not
You every
Toonie
Thursday you
Tuesdays.
tell me.
Toonie Tuesdays. $2 movies on Tuesdays.
So this Thursday today though.
Yeah, it's just a movie that was a 10-year movie that's coming out, and I
Which
wanna
one?
experience it in 4K.
Which one is it?
Your name. Look it up. Your name. It's an
Oh, your
anime,
name?
bro.
That's
Yeah.
good, bro. Hey, listen, you go get yourself some Tim Burtons, bro. You get in the way over there, bro. You jump on the
Hey,
train,
bro,
bro.
don't
You watch the
disrespect
movie,
that guy,
bro.
bro.
What happened?
Burtis. My boy
Right on,
disrespect
yo.
Tim Burtis.
Listen, thank you guys for supporting us. Make sure you hit the like, make sure you hit the subscribe. Follow us on X at Combat Sport Guys. Follow us on Threads, on Instagram. As always, show some love. Love what you love, do what you do. We're out this bitch. Peace.
Burtis.